Read the Bible with me every day this week, and today is Wednesday. Sunday, we saw Jesus entering Jerusalem on the back of a donkey. On Monday, we saw Jesus enter the temple. Is not my Father's house a house of prayer for all nations, and you've made it a den of thieves? He cursed the fig tree on the way to the temple. And then on Tuesday, we saw that the disciples walked past that fig tree that was cursed. Peter saw it, and he was astonished. Jesus taught about faith, and he taught about prayer. Now, on Wednesday of Passion Week, we don't have a record of what happened on Wednesday of Passion Week, but we do know that there's more to what happened on Tuesday of Passion Week. So we're going to select just a few of the verses that happened on Tuesday to read on this Wednesday. Mark chapter number 12, beginning with verse number 28. Now, of course, there's more to the story. You can go to Matthew Gospel, Mark, Luke, John, but we're just going to read a portion of it today. Mark chapter 12, verse 28. Then one of the scribes came, and having heard them reasoning together, perceiving that he had answered them well, asked him, Jesus, which is the first commandment of all? Now, they're trying to trip Jesus up, because remember, in Mark chapter 11, verse 18, it says, and the scribes and chief priests heard it and sought how they might destroy it. So they're seeking, how are we going to destroy this man, Jesus? Which is the first commandment of all? Verse 28, chapter 12. Jesus answered him, the first of all the commandments is, Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. And you shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind, and with all your strength. This is the first commandment. And the second, like it, is this: you shall love your neighbor as yourself. There is no other commandment greater than these. So the scribe said to him, well said, teacher, you have spoken the truth. For there is one God, and there is no one but he. And to love him with all the heart, with all the understanding, with all the soul, and with all the strength, and to love one's neighbor as oneself, is more than all the whole burnt offerings and sacrifices. Now when Jesus saw that he had answered wisely, he said to him, you are not far from the kingdom of God. But after that, no one dared to question him. So, join me on tomorrow as we continue reading what happened during Passion Week.